Let us start with the first numerical of this chapter. I have just written the numerical in short. This is illustration number 5 of your book, which is on page number 7.19. Now, what is mentioned that a company has issued 30,000 shares of rupees 10 each. Means here rupees 10 is the face value of the share or the actual value of the share. Now the company has called this rupees 10 in 4 installments, that is application, allotment, first call and final call. It means company has not called rupees 10 like as a whole, rather company has called rupees 10 in different installments of rupees 3 on application, 3 on allotment, 2 on first call and 2 on final call. Now you have to pass the entries. You don't have to make the format the way I have made on the board, rather you have to make the format of a journal like you did in class 11, date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount, that way. Just to make you understand the concept, I have written some headings over there. You don't have to mention these headings like that. Now, as I explained you in the previous introductory video, that first of all, we need to buy the prospectus of the company so that we can apply for the shares. It means for applying for the shares, first of all, we have to pay application money. And application money should be 25% of the face value of the share at least. So here application money is rupees 3, which is more than the 25% of the face value. Face value is 10, its 25% is 2.5, but here our application money is rupees 3. So first of all, as I told you, and these all the entries we are going to pass from the point of view of company, not from the point of view of shareholders. It means first of all the company will receive the application money from the applicants, and then company will decide whether to give them the shares or not, whether to allot the shares to them or not. But first of all the company is going to receive the application money. In this case, the people had applied for 30,000 shares, means we issued for 30,000 shares and public have purchased the whole 30,000 shares from us. It means how much application money we have got? 30,000 into 3, that is rupees 90,000. So entries are passed from the point of view of the company. So first entry will be bank account debited, as money will come into the company's bank account. And the name of this bank is mentioned in the prospectus. So bank account debited to share application account. The name of the first installment is share application account. So first entry is bank to share application and amount is 90,000. If I give the whole, like suppose if I allot the shares to everyone, then what entry will I pass? I will transfer the amount of application which is, or this money which is given by the public to the share capital account of the company, 90,000, 90,000. Firstly, the public will apply for the shares, and if we are ready to give the shares to, then in that case we need to transfer their application money to the share capital account of the company. This entry signifies that we have made those applicants as our shareholders. As I told you that share capital account means the individual account, means the consolidated accounts of individual shareholders. So if I am ready to make you as my shareholder, then I will transfer the money which you have paid to me. Which money? Application money. I will transfer that money to the share application account. An entry will be share application account debited to share capital. Now officially you have become the shareholders. Fine. Now once you have become the shareholders, I'll ask you to pay the second installment. Fine, means the company will ask you to pay the second installment. But before telling you to make the payment for the next installment, the company has to give you one notice, and that notice should be the time gap between the notice and the date of payment should be 14 days gap, as I told you. So now you first of all tell your shareholders to make you the payment of second installment, that is allotment. Fine. Allotment is also of rupees 3. So now you are telling your shareholders to make you the payment of allotment. You are just informing them. Fine. So entry becomes share allotment account debited to share capital account. And amount of allotment is 3. Total shares are 30,000. So this is 90,000. Now the shareholders will make payment to you on the date which you have given, and which should be 14 days after the date on which you have informed your shareholders to make you the payment. Now after 14 days, the shareholders will give you the money. So what entry will you pass? You will pass the entry bank account debited to share allotment 90,000. Now on the date of calling the first call. Now after some time you will ask your shareholders to pay you the third installment. Third installment, which is known as first call. It means again you will give a notice to them that kindly make payment of third installment. Then what entry will you pass? Share first call account debited. What is the value of first installment? Rupees 2. Total number of shares are 30. So total amount due here becomes is rupees 60,000. Now on the day of making payment. Now you have informed your shareholders to make you the payment. So after 14 days when they will give the payment to you, so what entry you are going to pass? Bank account debited to share first call 60,000. Now here comes the turn of the last installment, which is known as second call or final call. Now you will tell your shareholders to make you the payment of the final call, final installment or second call. So first of all you will inform them, and duration between the first call and second call should be of 1 month. So after 1 month, means after having a gap of 1 month, you will tell your shareholders to make you the payment of final call. So you will pass the entry share final call account debited to share capital account. Got it? And the amount is 2. Shares are 30,000. So again total 60,000. I hope this point is clear. And when they will make payment to you, what entry will you pass? Bank account debited to share final call 60,000. I hope all these entries are clear to you. Now read it. One last entry is given in your book. If you can see, share issue expenses amounted to rupees 8,000. It means while you were doing this process, like when you issued the prospectus or something like that, you have incurred some expenses. So the amount of those expenses are 8,000. So we should pass the entry. Expenses are to be debited. So it is share issue expenses account debited to bank 8,000. So I hope this illustration is clear to you. Fine. Now let us start with the next question, next illustration. That is illustration number 6. Let us start with that. Yes, students, take out illustration number 6 from your books. Read it. Spencer Paints Limited was registered with an authorized capital of rupees 50 lakh. It means 50 lakh is the total amount of capital which they have authorized or which they are authorized to issue during its lifetime. They can't issue more than rupees 50 lakh from public, or they can't raise more than rupees 50 lakh from public. Now this 50 lakh is divided into 5 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. It means total number of shares are rupees 5 lakh. It means they can issue only 5 lakh shares from the public, and the value of the share is rupees 10. So this is the face value. Company issued 2 lakh equity shares. It means out of 5 lakh, how much the company have issued? 2 lakh. So this 2 lakh shares becomes the issued capital. So 2 lakh multiplied by 10. So that way 20 lakh become the issued capital of the company. 50 lakh is the authorized capital. A company cannot issue more than its authorized capital. If 50 lakh is the authorized capital, divided into 5 lakh shares of rupees 10 each. So 5 lakh means the total number of shares which a company can issue during its lifetime, and rupee 10 is the face value. Now the company issued rupees 2 lakh equity shares out of 5 lakh. So 2 lakh into 10 means 20 lakh becomes the issued capital. Now how they have issued it? The value of the share is rupees 10. Company issued 2 lakh shares at a premium of rupees 3, means the company has issued the shares at rupees 13. This is the face value, this is the premium, so it becomes 13. As I told you that a company may issue the shares, means 13 becomes the market value, so a company may issue the shares at more than its face value. So this rupees 3 becomes securities premium. Now securities premium can be used by the company for meeting some special expenses only. Like you can write off your preliminary expenses. You can write off your share issue expenses out of securities premium. Means you cannot use this securities premium for any purpose. Only you can utilize it for some limited purposes. So that is already given in your book. You may go through it. But two main are preliminary and share issue expenses. Now, how they have divided the money? Out of 13, 4 rupees they are going to call on application. Then 5 rupees they are going to call on allotment. But this 5 rupee includes premium also. It means actual amount of allotment is rupees 2 only. 3 is the premium. Then on first call they are calling rupees 2, and on final call also 2 rupees has been called. So total is 4 plus 9 11, 4 plus 5 9, 9 plus 2 11, 11 plus 2 13. So total becomes 13. But the actual value of the share or the face value of share is rupees 10 only. Now suppose if it is not mentioned in the question that where or in which allotment the amount of premium is included. Like here it is mentioned that premium is included in installment. So, but it may happen that in the question it is not given, then you have to assume that allotment, that your premium will always be included in allotment if the question is silent. Means if nothing is mentioned in the question, then assume that the amount of premium is already included into the amount of share allotment. Now, after passing, first of all you need to understand this division. Now what else is given in the question? All the shares were subscribed. What does this line means? Shares were subscribed means you have issued 2 lakh shares, no? So public has purchased whole 2 lakh shares. Fine. All the shares were subscribed and money was duly received. So now let us start. We should pass the first entry. We have, so what is the issued capital in this case? From our side, the issued capital is 2 lakh shares we issued to the public, and so 20 lakh become your issued capital. Public has subscribed whole 2 lakh shares. Got it? So first of all the public must have applied for the shares. So entry is bank account debited to share application account. Total shares 2 lakh we issued. lakh public subscribed for also. So total becomes 8 lakh. Now, the company has allotted shares to all the applicants. So it means we must have passed the entry. If company has issued the shares to all the applicants, then their application money will be transferred to share capital, which states that now these applicants are our shareholders. Now, after applying the shares, now we give them some time so that after that particular time, we send them a letter, and in that letter it will be mentioned that now they have to pay the allotment. But in the allotment, what is included here? Premium is included. Fine. So it means they are not going to pay us only ₹2, rather they will pay us ₹5. Means they will pay allotment as well as the amount of premium. So what entry are we going to pass in this case? We pass the entry share allotment would be debited. Share allotment would be debited to share capital. This entry I explained you in the previous video also. What is this ₹3? This ₹3 is premium. Premium is an income for you, so it will be credited, and moreover premium is the part of your reserves also. It is a part of your profits because you are going to add up this premium in the profits. So you are going to write it to securities premium. Now you may write to securities premium also, or you may write to securities premium reserve also. If you are using the word to securities premium, it means you are following section 52. But if you are writing the word to securities premium, it means that you are passing the entries as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. So both the ways it is correct. So to securities premium. Now how to write the amount? Total allotment was of ₹5, in which 2 lakh is the actual amount of allotment and 3 is the securities premium. So you can see credit side is equal to debit side. Now how many shares public applied for? Public applied for 2 lakh shares. So 2 lakh into 5. Here it would be 10 lakh. 2 lakh into 5. What is the amount of actual allotment? 2. So 2 lakh into 2. 4 lakh. And 2 lakh into 3. 6 lakh will be the amount of securities premium or securities premium reserve. Now you will tell the shareholders that you have to give ₹10 lakh to us. And in this 10 lakh, 4 lakh is the actual amount of share allotment and 6 lakh is the premium. Because we are selling costly shares and you are ready to buy also. Now you have become our shareholders. So 4 lakh you pay us, which is the actual amount of share allotment, and 6 lakh is the amount of premium. Now this premium may be included in application also. This premium can be included in first call and final call also. But if nothing is mentioned, then it will be a part of allotment always. Now, after that, after some time, the shareholder will make payment to you. So, what entry will you pass? Bank account debited to share allotment. What is the amount of share allotment? 10 lakh. So, obviously, they will pay ₹10 lakh only to you. You can't accept 4 lakh because allotment includes premium also. So, they have to give you complete 10 lakh only. Now after some time, you will tell your shareholders to pay you first call. Fine, you will tell them to pay you the first call. So what entry will you pass for that? First of all, you will inform them that they have to pay first call to you. You will inform them first of all. So entry will be share first call debited to share capital. What is the amount of first call here? 2 lakh. Total shares subscribed was, amount of first call is ₹2. Total shares subscribed were 2 lakh. So here how much will you write? 4 lakh. Got it? And then they pay you the amount. So bank account debited to share first row. It will be 4 lakh. Same way you can pass the entry for second or final call now. That you can do. Clear? That way you pass it. Now, one more thing is given in the question. Have a look. It's written that share issue expenses amounted to rupees 75,000 which were written off against securities premium. Just like in the previous question, here also we have some share issue expenses. So we have to pass the entry first of all for their payment. What entry we are going to pass? Share issue expenses account debited to bank. How much is the amount? 75,000. And we can recover this amount from like securities premium reserve or securities premium account. It is mentioned in the question. Moreover, I told you that securities premium reserve or account is for some specific purpose, and meeting or writing of share issue expenses is one of the purpose. So what entry we are going to pass here? Securities premium account debited. Now we have to write it off. Balance is debit. Write off कर दीजिए. It will be to share issue expense account. So I hope this point is clear to everybody. See, shares can be issued at par, means face value is 10, market value is 10. Shares can be issued at premium, face value is 10, market value is 13. But now, shares cannot be issued at discount. Got it? As per the amendments in the Companies Act. Thank you.